I wanted to have a bit of an interaction with everyone since it has been 1 week. And does anybody have any updates, anything to share regarding the efforts that they've done, or any roadblocks that anybody is facing in regards to getting clients? No?
This is just a quick note to say this is my first session. I could not make it the last week. I was hoping there'll be some recording. So once I've listened to that recording, if possible, then
Okay, so we can start the session if everybody's on board. Should be?
Yes, please.
Am I audible or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, please proceed.
Yeah, I wanted to ask if anybody has done any sort of outreach yet, and if there's any queries that anybody might have in the week that
First,
has
first
gone by.
session for me. First session for me as well.
Okay, it's the first session for you as well. Okay, okay. Did you manage to review the recording or no?
I don't think I saw the recording link.
It was sent to the same email that you have used to
Okay.
register as an affiliate, but that's all
No,
right.
I've not seen it.
It was mostly an introductory session. We had our CEO Misam with us, and basically we went through a lot of the features and a lot of the market space. But it will be the same. We'll cover a lot of the same topics, go through them again, and we'll also cover some further topics that weren't covered in the last meeting. I saw that somebody asked how we can log into our dashboard. Yeah, how to access our dashboard. Well, the dashboard was, let me see if I can.
How long is this session going to be?
It should last 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Actually,
Could we?
I'll take,
Yeah.
yeah,
Could
I'll try to
could you
take,
go from the start, because as we said, some of us are brand new here. You can
of
answer
course.
questions later or
Yeah.
simultaneously.
No, I'll take the questions in the end. That works better. Okay, so the Sharp AI affiliate program, let me go through it. So basically, as I went through this, I went over this before, but let me give you a brief overview again. So basically, we were working with small enterprises providing different types of digital services to businesses, whether it was performance marketing, running ads, SEO, graphic design, website design, all those types of services. And then we started to notice similar types of constraints that every business was facing. And we came up with this product, Sharp AI, that we believed could solve a lot of the problems that businesses have when they're trying to scale their operations. And that's basically why we think that Sharp AI does have value in itself, and it is a product that can be marketed to businesses, especially businesses that are looking to scale, that can be categorized as small businesses, but they can become bigger if they use a system like Sharp AI. So businesses need automations, as I've mentioned, and Sharp AI replaces a lot of different tools that businesses are already using. So those could be for email marketing, for managing your social planners, for unified inboxes. A lot of problems. Sharp AI is an all-in-one solution, and it covers a lot of those different tools in one space. And the best part is once you understand the product, I myself am not, I wasn't a technical expert before I joined SharpBrains, but once that I have, it turns out that you don't need to be a tech expert to pitch clients what the capabilities of Sharp AI are. You just need to know what features we have and what solutions we provide, and that is as much of it makes as much of an impact as it would if you were actually technical and understood how things work inside Sharp AI. So what you're basically selling is Sharp AI is an AI powered all-in-one CRM. We the best no Before I go through these features, I wanted to let everyone know that Sharp AI comes with a lot of features, right? And all of those features might not be applicable to all types of businesses that you're dealing with. And as such, that becomes somewhat of a problem because sometimes when you're pitching all of these features, people tend to see that it's more technical or it's more of a hassle to actually manage it than the work that they're currently doing. So you have to keep in mind this fact that a lot of businesses, you don't try to sell Sharp AI, try to understand the problems that businesses are facing, and then try to solve those problems using Sharp AI for them. So if somebody has specific problems, just pitch those specific features, and then you can leave out the rest. That when they come in for a demo with the team, when they come in for a walkthrough, or when they start using it, then we at that point we can then start introducing the new features, something that they aren't usually handling. So I've listed a few features that are basically applicable in all types of businesses. So AI agents to receive calls are a big thing right now. People are actually trying to have an AI that can handle inbound calls for the fact that AI doesn't make the same mistakes as somebody that an actual human can. It handles emotions well, it handles all those types of things well. And the best part is every time you hire a new resource for handling calls, you first have to train them on what the company services are and how the company operates. But with a voice AI, it's a one-time commitment. So you train it once and then it knows that forever it's not going to move on to another job and you won't have to replace it. The voice AI agent will always be there. And with the types of businesses that we usually target, so agencies, coaches, salons, clinics, charities, online businesses, these are the perfect businesses that actually need to correspond with their clients before they can start selling to them. And these are the types of businesses that have the most volume of inbound calls. So the voice AI agent should be the primary feature that you guys highlight when you're starting off, when you're starting to sell it to other potential clients, because that will generate interest. And once that interest is generated, then you can pitch these other features, such as the conversations inbox, where every business that has multiple channels through which it corresponds with its clients, you can have a unified inbox that shows all messages from every aspect of the channels that they have. So whether it's WhatsApp, email, Instagram, TikTok, even LinkedIn, these all of these conversations can be brought into one place with the conversations inbox. Booking is also a big part for a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses are usually handling booking through some sort of manual booking or using some third-party tools that are already paying for. And if that is the case, then that's another place where Sharp AI can fit in perfectly, in that it won't be as the price won't be too much compared to what they're already paying for the booking, but the features that come along with it will go a long way in offsetting that cost. So, and the booking, all of these features, because it's an all-in-one platform and everything is handled by Sharp AI itself, all of these features are correlated. So when I mentioned the conversations inbox, you can use AI within the conversations inbox. When I mentioned the booking calendar, the voice AI that can handle the inbound calls. It can also receive calls and then book appointments using those calls. It can automatically check availability for the people that are hired and for anyone that's responsible for taking the meetings. Basically, it can automatically check the availability and book in a slot with them without the actual person that's going to take the meeting ever having to come in and trying to manually set something. Every business has pipelines, every business has lead tracking. All of those are available within Sharp AI. And automations are something that this feature is a bit complicated in the sense that a lot of businesses are not using these automations. And a lot of businesses aren't actually aware of what these automations can enable for them. So they're not aware of the time that they're spending on this type of manual work. They're not aware of how much time could be saved, how much more efficient processes could be made using some automations. And that's where we come in as basically the sales team for Sharp AI, where we need to first build an understanding of what automations enable businesses to do. And then once that business has an understanding of how automations can help that business, then we can pitch them that, hey, Sharp AI can provide these automations. Any questions so far?
Can it
I think we're
not
good.
handle out? Good question.
Yeah,
Sorry, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, the question is, you're mentioning it's handling inbound calls. Can it
Yeah.
not handle outbound at all?
So
Let's
the
say
problem
if
with
there's a booking in the diary,
Mhm.
yeah.
The problem with outbound calls is the fact that it's more of a compliance issue than it is a development issue. So it's hard to get compliance accepted for outbound calls, and that's why outbound calling isn't currently available within the system. But it is a fact that outbound calling agents are available that are solely responsible for handling outbound calls. And those, if you have somebody that actually needs some outbound call handling, you can still pitch them the service, but you'd have to mention the fact that third-party tools will be used for implementing outbound calling, and we can provide the implementation for those outbound calls. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I think, can you hear me?
Yes.
Kashif?
Yes. I can hear.
Okay. So did I clear that up about the problem with automations? Oh, sorry, the problem with outbound call handling. Because if somebody is interested in having outbound calling to go along with the CRM, we as a company can provide that service, but we would need to be utilizing third-party tools that already have their compliance approved, and we would be providing the implementation. We would be responsible for providing the service that they're looking for. It just won't be included within Sharp AI, basically. Does that make things clear?
I think Kashif is frozen for some reason.
Yeah, I think he
His
is.
images. Yeah. Move ahead.
Yeah, if he reconnects, we can go over it again. So what makes Sharp AI easy to sell is the fact that it replaces 3 to 5 tools that businesses are already paying for. So with businesses, a lot of the times people are using different tools for management, different tools for email marketing. They have different tools for calling even. They have different tools for managing their pipelines, managing their funnels. Everything is, or even managing their reporting, which is a big part of running a business where you need everything to be concise and in a way that you can receive insights from. So Sharp AI is easy to sell because it replaces 3 to 5 different tools that businesses are already paying for. This would come down to the fact to how much you know your own market or how familiar you are with the prospects that you're trying to pitch a service. Because having personal connections or having a deeper connection than just cold outreach, you know what those guys are using, you know what problems they have, and that's where really these types of relationships can shine, in that you can provide them the specific solutions to their problems, and you can provide the specific product according to their needs. So it replaces 3 to 5 tools that businesses are paying for. It saves time. If businesses aren't paying for any tools, it increases revenue. So the return on investment is obvious with the fact that the basic CRM pricing is only £100 a month, and the one with the attached VA, a dedicated VA, is £200 a month. And even if many companies do go for that £200 a month plan, with the features that we have and with the strategies that you can use that become enabled using this type of software, the return on investment is really easy to manage. It has a clean and modern dashboard, and it's easy to demo for us. So for any clients, I had an affiliate of ours reach out to me yesterday. They have a law firm that's interested in demoing the product, right? So he let me know. He told me that these are a few of the use cases that they have mentioned to me that they're interested in figuring out if Sharp AI can solve it. And I passed them over to my team. We'll have that ready in a few days. And once it's ready, we can then bring on that client, show them what's available, and then they'll be basically it's easy to impress people with this because it's very we've been working with it for so long, and we've already developed a lot of different configurations for different types of businesses. So that's another bonus to bringing in leads. It's built for everyday businesses. As I mentioned, I was not a technical expert in by any means with in using Sharp AI. I still am a few ways off from becoming one, but for whatever I need to do, I can easily do it using Sharp AI because it's not built for tech teams. It's not built for, you don't need to have specific knowledge to use it. It's very user friendly and it's easy to manage. And because there, you being as affiliates, you get paid for every payment they make. So it's easy to basically, organize everything in that it's something that once the client starts using, they become dependent on it. So they can't work without it because of the features that it has and because of the process it automates. If somebody decides to go away, then they would be losing out on a lot of different things that Sharp AI is solving for them. So the user satisfaction is always high, and there's a low churn rate where people aren't leaving as much after we've brought them on. So it's basically for every client you bring on, you can basically think of them as permanent income from that point forward. Apart from that, I wanted to go through the sales flow as to how this works. Basically, you refer a client for a demo with us. I mentioned how an affiliate reached out to me yesterday. You can do the same. You can go to a client, you can get a few use cases from them as to how they're interested in using the system. You then share those use cases with me, and then I pass them on to the team. We make a little demo for them. They come in, we give them the demo, and then they sign up for the trial, and we start providing the detailed implementations that they're looking for. During this time period, you'll stay in contact with the prospect. We'll be handling the onboarding, where you can act as more of a familiar face for them, as somebody that's on their side instead of ours. And while we are handling onboarding, any queries they have, any problems they have, you can always be on their side and let us know. And after the trial starts, they start paying for the service. And 45 days after the first payment is when we start handing out payouts. So this is because for if a client, we want to make sure that the client is retained, and it's not somebody that someone is just bringing in for a one-time service. So 45 days, by that point, we'll have conducted 2 payments from them, and we can start paying out our affiliates half of the commission that is as advertised and as promised. Is the sales process clear for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that I wanted to ask everyone, because we have a team here. We do have a sales team, but we're always looking for further insights and further input. And considering the background and the diversity of the affiliates that we have, I wanted to ask, like, how do you think Sharp AI could be? How would you be proceeding with selling Sharp AI? Like, what would be your approach? So basically, for us, it's we engage in lead generation first, and then once we have somebody that's interested, we assign each lead to a specific salesperson, and then from that point on, it becomes a one-on-one conversation. So that's how we're operating currently. We engage in sending email campaigns. We share Sharp AI demos and different types of groups that we have on Facebook and on WhatsApp. And we also have video ads running on YouTube and on Instagram. So apart from this, how would you go about selling? Like, how do you see yourself uh, selling the product to your potential prospects? Can anyone share their secrets? No?
I wouldn't call them secrets. I think you've kind of mentioned them already. Can you hear me? Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably reach out, look through my contact lists,
Mhm.
email and WhatsApp, and see who's involved in organizations, or who's running a business, whatever type. And if I feel that that person would be likely to consider new technology like this, then I would do a one-to-one call with them, arrange a meeting with them, either virtually or face to face.
Is the connection bad on my side or on his side?
Did anybody else hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you froze for a second there. Or maybe I froze, I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what, there's some sort of lag on this call. But yeah, I was just saying, I'll repeat once more, that I just do it like a kind of organic way, go through the contacts. Not everyone on your contacts would be,
A suitable customer,
willing.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Mhm.
going to be willing to take on anything new like this. So you kind of know people already. So I'd go through my own contacts that way, firstly, and once I've exhausted those, then I'd probably reach back to you guys to find out what other ways we can go broader than just our own network, whether
Mhm.
it's going to a high street in a particular area and just trying to kind of cold call physically. It could be something like that. I'm not 100% sure yet.
Okay, so about that, we had an idea that the CEO and I were sharing. We were considering the fact that if somebody is handling, like if somebody's specialty is, calling prospects and pitching them services or something of that sort, what we were thinking is maybe we could, if an affiliate is interested, what we could do is we could pass on some of our leads that we generate through our different channels, whether it's from email marketing or through ad campaigns. What we could do is maybe we could share some leads with them, and they could then engage with those leads if they think that I mean, it would need to be organized a bit better, but it's just an idea that we were throwing out. And if anybody has any input on that, then maybe I could pitch something to the CEO and we could work something out.
That'd be really
Uh,
useful. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. And I have been like doing like cold email lead generation for more than 3 years now
Mhm.
for different businesses, software businesses, marketing agencies, SaaS businesses. I think uh, cold email would be my main resource to get interested leads.
Mhm.
And if you guys could, like, as you are saying that, could give us something, it would definitely be handy.
Yeah, it could be worked out.
Yeah.
Okay, Renee, I got your message. If something like that does come up, then we would be engaging with everybody because even if we are currently running the business, we do have a limited number of leads. So it would come down to how effectively those leads could be handled. Somebody is having technical issues.
That's Kashif, the one who asked you a question earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah. So,
I am recording this session.
Yeah, so regarding the leads, I mean, one of the thoughts that was in my mind, because I mean, the CEO, I know him very well. We're very good friends. So we kind of have got similar networks as well. So it might be the case that I'm reaching out to somebody who's already been contacted. So is there something you guys have that you'd share with the affiliates to know who's already been kind of contacted, so we don't want to
No,
spam
that
them?
would be handled. That would be handled in a way that avoids that specific scenario. Because currently, how the process is working is every time a lead comes in, it gets assigned to a specific salesperson, right? So if we were to utilize our affiliates in that process, of course, we wouldn't be assigning those leads to anybody else. Those would only be heading over to the affiliates basically. So it would be assigned to you specifically and not somebody from within our within our own organization is what I was trying to say.
So that's when the lead is generated internally by your sales team, yeah?
Yeah.
So what about externally? Like, say I randomly call somebody on my network,
Mhm.
and that person may already been called by 2 different affiliates in the last week. And when I call him, he'll be like, "What's wrong with you guys? Don't you talk to each other?"
No. That won't be the case. It
Right?
will
So
be for
you need to have
select
a way to
affiliates.
manage that as
Yeah,
well.
we would be managing that. That's a good point, actually. I mean, the leads
Yeah,
will
Because
be
I
like
know
available
I
for.
appreciate. Sorry, go ahead.
So the point if I may like add, the point Amar is saying is, there is some lead who has already been like approached by an affiliate or someone from Shark Tank, right? And we approach them, and they are like, we have been already like approached, and we said not interested to your solution, right? So in that case, like, do you have any like pipeline list that we have it and we do not contact them? We do not waste our resources for them, right?
Okay, so this would be regarding any leads that we haven't shared with you, but it just so happens that we're
Um,
also working on them, and then you guys are also working on them.
let's say there are 100 leads that are in your sales pipeline
Okay,
that are who are interested or who said we are not interested in your solution. So
okay,
Amir is saying that if we could get that list, we will not approach them. Right? We will not
okay,
waste our
okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I can manage something like that. I can share a list
yeah.
of people, but this would be for within the UK, right?
Like your whole whatever, UK or anywhere else.
That would be a really long list.
Okay. Yeah, but in like as I mentioned, we do like cold email marketing, we do sales, and we manage this stuff. Like we have this specific follow-up list for our clients, and we do not outreach to those companies or those teams
Okay,
for
yeah.
that particular thing, right? Yeah.
I understand the point you're trying to make, and I agree with
Yeah.
it. There should be some sort of framework where we can engage only those leads that we shouldn't be engaging those leads that have already told us that they're not interested, and a lot of our affiliates are also trying to engage them. So
Whether they
I
are in
understand the
your
point.
sales pipeline,
Yeah.
whether closed or not, or whether they have said we are not.
I'll discuss this with the CEO, and I'll try to get you guys the list of people that we aren't supposed to be reaching out. That's a good point from your side.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I've mentioned a few of the niches that we're currently working on. Do any of you have some sort of connections or a network in any specific niche that you think could be, like I've listed the features a bit. Do you think, is there any place that could be, that could utilize Sharp AI? Because what we could do for that is, if it's a good enough niche, what we could do is we could make some creatives around it, make a separate product around it. Basically, we already have a separate product. It's for salons, right? So it's called Sharp AI Salon Management System. So even though it's the same thing as Sharp AI, we try to market it as something that's specific to salons, because that shows that we're an expert in that field, and it generates more credibility for us. So if you think there's some sort of niche that could be, that could, that you think could value Sharp AI, you could share those with us too, and we could go same route with them as well.
Yes, you can choose that niche like food service, restaurant, fast food, cafes. If you choose that niche, it will be very helpful for the Shopify. And
And
yes, go
yeah,
on, please.
are there any specific features or problems that you have in mind that we could solve for them?
But they need only businesses. They need a business. They need a customers. That's what they need. That's it, to be honest.
Because in a business like the fast food industry, it's more business to customer, right? And the fast food industry doesn't really utilize any sort of appointment booking system. They I don't think anybody would appreciate an email coming from McDonald's. At least, I mean, I don't think if fast food services would be able to see the value in Sharp AI. So I do appreciate the input, and if you could maybe refine it a bit more, and think of
But
some
what I'm,
problems that we could actually
what
solve.
I'm thinking, is there any tool or is there anything that Sharp AI give them a businesses and customers call them directly and place the order or make future bookings for their parties and events, anything occasion, anything like this.
I mean, all of the things that you have mentioned are possible. You could send out promotional emails. You could use some sort of, based on how frequently they're visiting those fast food chains. You could maybe try to engage those agencies, oh sorry, those customers. I read the message and I said agencies. You could try to re-engage those customers again with promotional material, or you could offer some sort of discounts. The booking system for parties as well, that's applicable in a lot of places, so maybe that is something that could be implemented as well. And all of the features, all of the problems that you're mentioning, these are already, like, these are, we can solve these problems. If you have a client in any of these niches, you can bring them in and we can solve their problems. What I'm trying to get at is, if there's a niche that has a specific enough problem that we can solve, and a big enough market volume, we can then make it into a separate product for you to sell. instead of just going to a fast food chain and pitching them Sharp AI, you could pitch them Sharp AI restaurant management or something like that. So it becomes a bit more specific. But we would need to see some value in that specific market, not just one or two clients, but more than that. And we would also need to be very familiar with the problems that you're facing. I got an input for law firms and law firm recruitment agencies. So as I mentioned, we've already had an affiliate bring us a law firm client. So that is definitely something that we're going to be looking into. As for recruiting agencies, what problems do you think they have that we could solve? Like, what are their pain points and how would Sharp AI address them? For the law firm, we had somebody come in and they wanted an AI agent that could receive the call and identify or categorize what type of call it is, basically what type of legal category it falls in. So if it's a domestic issue, if it's an immigration issue, if it's an accident issue, insurance, all of these types of services, because every different category has different documents basically that need to be submitted for the case to proceed further. And what they wanted is they wanted an AI agent to be trained to receive calls, and it could automatically understand what type of case it was, and then it would let everybody know what documents would be required to engage with the client for it. So that's something that's an issue, and that's something that's an issue that we are solving. So law firms are definitely on the table for now. I think it's where we'll be moving forward. That's the most probable thing. And apart from that, if any other niches are, you understand their pain points, then we can move towards that as well.
Yeah, personally, I think wherever you have a customer base, an ongoing customer base, like where there's a
Yes.
subscription, either subscription model or if there's like a membership model, anything like that would always benefit from a CRM, right? So,
Mhm.
and this is just a smarter version of a CRM with some other tools added into it. So it could be anything. Like I think you kind of summarized some of them in on that slide. The word agency itself
Yeah, in the word
opens up many
agencies.
doors.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
contact centers, small, large, whatever size, they all have CRMs. Sports clubs, they need CRMs. There's all sorts of clubs out there that would benefit from it.
Basically, where this idea comes from, right? Let me give you a bit of background. We've been trying different strategies, right? We've been trying all sorts of different plans, different strategies, and we've analyzed that whenever we're pitching something that the prospect thinks is specific to them, they're more interested in it. So as you mentioned, all of these niches or all of these businesses do need CRMs, but they won't be as interested. For example, a sports club. A sports club won't be interested in the word CRM, but it would be more interested in the word sports club CRM, right?
Yeah, no, that makes
So
sense. Yeah.
yeah, so for charities, we don't pitch them Sharp AI. We pitch them Sharp AI donor management system, because in their mind it works in the way that, okay, this is something that I can manage my donors. So that's where this is coming from, basically.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
one more thing that I wanted to share, but it was actually supposed to go out to you guys in the email that I sent out, but I forgot to share it. That's on me. But I do want to go through it again, and it will be available in the media section of the dashboard that you guys have. So these were 3 different use cases that are the most popular and one of the best places where you can pitch the CRM. So the appointment booking automation, where leads drop off when bookings aren't handled promptly. So every time somebody calls in and they don't immediately get to book an appointment, They usually, because they're looking for a specific service, like for example a dental service, they just want to get their teeth done. So if somebody calls in and that booking isn't done immediately, they would just move on to the next clinic and then handle that booking, and it's a loss for that clinic that wasn't able to book in their appointment. So with Sharp AI, it's an integrated calendar with auto booking. It provides instant confirmations and reminders, and the booking links can be shared via WhatsApp, Instagram, or anywhere you want. Uh, as I've said, a salon, here's an example. A salon adds a Sharp AI calendar link to their Instagram bio. Clients book appointments in seconds, no back and forth needed. So this is something that a lot of businesses could find useful, because, and this is another thing, businesses that sometimes with the revenue that they're generating, they don't understand that for every appointment that they're losing revenue as well. So this is something that you'll also have to build in their minds first and then pitch them the appointment booking system. Customer service is a similar example in that slow replies and scattered messages mean lost sales and non-recurring customers or unhappy customers. We provide the unified inbox for that, and we also provide automated replies. So automated replies aren't limited to emails. Those automations can be sent to Instagram, Facebook, anywhere else, and you can also even utilize AI for that. So the AI would basically learn what type of service was provided, and it would try to ensure that the customer satisfaction rate is as high as it can be, because it doesn't really, the service isn't as important as the communication is. So this is where a lot of effort is lost with customer service as well. The last one was the call handling, which I've already mentioned. The inbound call AI agents are really hot right now. Everybody's looking to get one, and you can basically let them know that, hey, we are providing you the calling agent, but here are a lot of other things that you can do with it if you want. So I will be sharing this in the media section of the dashboard, but I wanted to go through it in the meeting as well, since I forgot to share it in the email. So that does cover everything that I wanted to cover, but I am happy that this was more of an interactive session than the last one. But still, I do want to have a discussion so that basically it is passive income for affiliates, and if we don't keep ourselves motivated, if we don't keep engaging with this business model, then it usually falls into the backlog as something that we might do one day. So I just wanted to be engaged with all of our affiliates. We also have a lot more people than we did last time, so that's also a good thing. Yes, please ask. You have a question?
Yes, 1 second, please. Yeah, I've got one question that, for example, there's a Sharp ICRM is a newly thing we are doing it. If we get confirm 1 2 3 customers and we are not expert to convert them to the CRM, and if we need your help, then will you jump in to help us to talk to them directly and make a convert to the regular client like this?
So I'm constantly available during working hours, of course. I am available for any queries you might have, any strategies that you want to implement. And as I mentioned in the sales flow part, your job is basically to get them into a meeting with us with as much information on them as you can. After the meeting, it's our responsibility to close the deal, to show them the capabilities of the CRM, to implement the features that they're looking for so we can onboard them. So uh, both of us are responsible for this process. So it won't be for just a few leads that you have. It will be for every lead, where you basically refer them to booking a meeting with us, and in that meeting we handle the closing. You're also welcome to come. You can have a look at what's being offered, how we're presenting it, and any input, any feedback will be greatly appreciated.
Then how can we contact you? Any WhatsApp number, anything like this? Straight away.
Uh,
Arrange
yeah,
call.
did you receive the email?
I received the email. Yes.
Yeah, you can either contact us there, or I'm sharing a WhatsApp number in
Yes, yeah.
the chat section of this specific meeting. This is
Or email it to us, or email it to us in our email.
okay. I'll email it to you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's see.
So I primarily handle this WhatsApp number, and it's with a few other salespeople as well. But I'm the one that has the phone for it. So just whenever you message me, just mention that you're an affiliate, and I'll be on it. I'll be contacting with you.
Okay, that's. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. In terms of, I think I saw at the bottom of that last slide, the income model, was it £49 per month after the 45 days? Yeah, is that right?
Yeah. So for every payment that they're making after the first payment, so basically on from the second payment, it's half and half. Half you guys, half us.
Right, and that continues for
It for now it's
unlimited
forever. Yeah.
till Qiyamah, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Mhm.
So it would
And
be
that
on you
the slides, sorry, the
yeah.
slides and everything you showed, is that on some, is that kind of linked in one of the emails that we can refer to and stuff?
So you should have
No,
received.
yeah.
I can't find that email right now. I did sign up as an affiliate myself just to showcase everything that was probable. But all of you should have received an email that was letting you know how to sign up for the affiliate program. And there's a link in there. If you go to that link, you have a dashboard, and that dashboard is responsible for letting you know how many people you have referred. So you can calculate how much we owe you for every client that you're bringing in. And it also has a media section. Let me try and find it. If I should be able to find it. That the media section has all of the media that we have. So it includes the ad copies, the email templates that we're using, the cold calling scripts. I don't think I've added the cold calling scripts yet, but I am going to add the cold calling scripts for it, and all of these things, so that whatever help you need from our side is readily available on your dashboard. And if it isn't available on there, then you can always contact us through the email or through the number that I'm going to send you guys today. Let me see if I can find it.
I've found the welcome email. Yeah.
Yeah, so there should be an affiliate link on there.
There's an affiliate link, yeah. And there's a login to the portal.
Yes, you log in
Yeah.
using your credentials, and you'll be able to see the media and everything that's available on there.
And your password is sent, was that sent separately, is it? This, or do we have to we have to register a new password when we?
Yeah,
go onto the
if you haven't
portal?
logged in yet, then you should be able to set a password.
What's this? You know, there's a in the email,
Mm-hmm.
there's two figures in what you earn. One is 588, the other one's 495. What's the difference? One is
The
yearly subscription, it says in brackets,
Mhm.
and the other
So
one just says, yeah.
there's 4 plans that can be broken down that we're currently offering. There are 2 plans for just the CRM, and there are 2 plans for the CRM and the VA service. The 2 plans for the CRM would be a monthly payment or a yearly payment that they make one time, and then they can use it for the whole year. So the commission is the same for the VA and the standard payment, because The additional cost, the 200 plan is that additional 100 pounds is for the VA that we'll be providing them with. So as it's going
Oh,
to the
so
VA,
if they sign up and make a payment for the whole year, then you get
yes,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, got it. And what's the other two things there? Lifetime cookie tracking. What's that?
yeah, that's for tracking for how long that referral is yours.
Right.
So
So
it-
once you've reached out to them, if they sign up 4 years later, for example,
Yeah, it will be
Yes,
still be your client
right.
if you refer to them. You can see the details in your dashboard.
You should have got an email saying, "Welcome to Sharp AI affiliate program."
Let me share what it looks like. I do have it logged in. I can't find the. Is the screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what the dashboard would look like. This is the Summer of AI plan. This is the affiliate campaign, and this is the this is the monthly campaign, and this is the yearly campaign. These would be the links that you're sharing. So for every affiliate that you're bringing in, don't direct them to the website. Give them your link for signing up. So this link over here would be for the monthly plan, and this link over here would be for the yearly plan. So they sign up using your specific link, and then it would be, it would show all those everything over here. So this would show you how many people have clicked your link. This would show how many leads you have. This would show how many customers you've brought on, and this would be reflecting how many commissions you're earning from those customers. In the media section, you should be able to view the media that I've uploaded. So
Oh,
session recordings, I'll add a document over here. All of these recordings are going to be uploaded on a YouTube channel, the Sharp AI YouTube channel, but they won't be public. They will be only available for view for the people that have the link. So I'll add a document over here with the links to all of these recordings, and then you can go through those, go through that document and review whichever recording you're looking for, basically.
And also regarding, sorry, and just
Yeah.
regarding the payouts, so they would be going directly to a bank account, right?
Yes, you can set up your payout methods.
Right.
So if you come over here to payout method, you can either select PayPal or select the bank, and we would be transferring it into that portal.
Just want to get advice. What would be the best thing in terms of, because this is it's not employment, but it's kind of a self-employed activity, isn't it? Should it be done under a company or just without registering a company?
That's actually a really good question. So would you're asking for documentation, right? Should you list yourself as an employee, or should you list yourself? How should you? Yeah, I understand that question.
That's right.
I think it would be,
Yeah.
I should leave it to the affiliates themselves, because they,
Yeah.
I'm not,
Everyone
I
has
can't
different
offer legal
circumstances as
advice.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't offer legal advice. But most of our affiliates are using the bank payout.
Yeah.
If you head over to the bank over here, you can then select the United Kingdom and enter in everything over here, and then click save, and it will automatically be uploaded,
Right.
deposited rather.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm very happy with the session. This was a very interactive session. I've learned some things. I hope I've motivated some of you guys as well. But I do hope that it was my goal with these sessions. We do have planned out 5 of them, but it was my goal to, within the first 2 sessions, to provide enough information to everybody that they can be capable of selling it to any potential prospects. So if there are still any uncertainties on your part, you can still let me know right now, or you can always let me know via email or WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp would be the better mode of communication.
And regarding, the leads discussion we had, is there anything in this portal that you can show us?
Not right now. No,
No.
not right now. We can't really provide it to everybody, right? Because in the last session we had somebody ask a question if the Sharp AI itself, the platform, if affiliates could use that to engage their customers. And Misam was in that call, and he mentioned that this is something that can be done, but it's a bigger commitment on our part, so we would need some sort of commitment on the affiliates part as well. The same would be for the leads, where we would. It's a matter of confidence, right? For when we have confidence in our affiliates, then we be comfortable sharing those leads, because as I've said, if those leads are going towards anybody specific from the affiliates, then we won't be handling those at all. So we need to be confident that our affiliates will be generating revenue for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense. So also, I appreciate you going over the time. Can I still ask
No,
questions?
that's okay. Yeah. Go
So
ahead.
say I get off this call and there's somebody in my mind and I want to make the call, is there anywhere I need to note down on this dashboard that I've done a call, or is it only when they've agreed to me?
Yeah.
Is that
Only when they've agreed. This is just to provide you with the primary function of this dashboard is to provide you with the media and to provide you with your links. And anybody that has joined using your link, you'll be able to see those numbers pop up here.
okay? So we'll see who's come through. Only if
Yeah.
they.
Yes,
But
basically.
how does that work? So when they click the link, do they have to
Mhm.
put their details in? Do they?
I mean, let me show you. So this was the Sharp AI Summer of AI plan. And you can click over here to start the 30-day free trial. You put in your information, you start the
Right.
plan, and this would automatically reflect over here that somebody has signed up using your specific link. Because this is my specific link. The summer of AI page for Sharp AI, the official page, is different from this. So anybody that's coming through this specific link, I'll be getting those details on my page. See, I have a click over here.
So say we convince somebody,
Mhm.
they would click on our link, they'd fill in that information, right?
So
There.
how this should go is, once you convince somebody, you let us know, we book a demo with them. After the demo, once they're satisfied with the service and because you'll be in contact with them throughout the process, right? After the demo, you reach out to them and you ask them if they're interested in signing up. And if they do agree, that's when you share this link. Because just based off of without a demo or without some sort of interaction with the company, we don't have that much of a success with signups. So if you're getting
Yeah.
somebody to sign up, you should first get them with a demo with us. And once we provide a good demo, once they're ready to be onboarded, then you can share your link with them.
Okay. And if they were to do it the other way around, so if they were to fill the form in first, what would happen? They'd be locked into a contract, or what would happen?
No, we would. So for everybody that's coming in using your referral, right? We would know that this is your referral. If you have somebody, for example, if you have somebody go to the website and book a free demo, it wouldn't reflect that they booked a demo from you, right? So you can immediately let us know that, hey, this guy has come in, he has requested a demo, he's booked one on your website, and this is my client, and we would oblige.
Right. So surely you need to have some sort of, I'm sure you have some internal list, but for kind of transparency, that needs to be visible as well on, either on the dashboard or, some way for the affiliate?
Yeah, it's for that specific purpose that we have your own referral links, right? So
Yeah.
we
But
won't.
you're
We won't.
saying,
Yeah.
what you're saying is that we don't send them to our link. We arrange the demo before they use our link, right?
Yeah.
So how is that registered in a transparent way?
I mean, it's your lead. You're in communication with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the standard process for us is that we give them a demo and then we leave the decision onto them. Or usually how it goes is they take the demo, they say they're interested, they let us know, and we have to call them later to ask if they have discussed with whoever it was they were going to discuss, and then we onboard them. So for that process, the actual sign up process, the actual part where they start paying for the trial, and sorry, if where they start the trial and then after the trial they start paying for the service, for that they actually do need to go to a separate page after the demo. This is only for the demo. After the demo, but if they need to sign up, they have to register it using a link, and that link is available over here.
So this link is not the demo link. This is after the demo, formal
Yes.
registering for the service. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
But before this, there's no personalized link for us.
For the demo,
Yeah, for requesting the demo.
yeah, I think that that's not in the pipeline right now, but I do understand the concern with that. I'll ask the team if there's something we can do about that as well.
That would be great.
I will consult with the team on this.
Okay. And just a general question. So say some a business or club, they sign up, they're convinced they've done the demo, they've signed up, and then 2 months in they change their mind. What's the terms of the contract? Are they allowed to cancel? What's the kind of
Yeah,
terms?
it's a rolling contract, so they only, I mean, once they pay for a month, they pay in advance, right? Well, if they pay and they decide not to go ahead, then that price is non-refundable, basically. But if at any point they want to cancel from the next month, they can cancel at any time.
Right. So there's no cancellation fee. It's just you pay the next month's.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really good. I think that'll be really attractive to people.
Yeah,
And-
it's a rolling contract.
And also, like, for example, like you said, each business has its own problems, right?
Mhm.
So they get onboarded, they do the demo, they're happy, they sign up.
Yeah.
Do they start paying before the personalization has been done? Or
Okay, so this is an interesting and a very valid concern of yours. Right now, we're offering 16 hours of free implementation
right?
during the trial period. So in the trial, they come in, whatever it is that they're trying to get implemented, we provide them 16 hours of free implementation. So whatever is possible to be done within the first 16 hours, that's all that they can use within the trial period. If they're interested in using something else for the trial period that goes beyond those 16 hours, then they have to start paying. If they want to keep the basic plan that doesn't include a dedicated VA, the 99 pounds a month plan basically, and they want to have something implemented that goes beyond that 16 hours, then they have to pay for that as well. And it based on their requirements, a proposal is devised where we send that out with that proposal to them that this is how it's going to be implemented and this is the cost against it. It's a one-time cost, and after that they can just continue paying for the subscription with the CRM and continue using whatever it is that we've built for them. But 16
That is
hours
interesting.
are 16 hours are
16
enough to implement
That's 2
at
days.
least 1 or 2 features. Yeah, 2 days.
And that 2
Basically,
days
we
has to
have
be used up in the first how many months? What is the trial period?
the trial period. The standard trial period is 7 days, but we are a bit comfortable in
Flexible.
extending that. Yeah.
Right.
Based on your input. So because you'd be bringing in the client, you would be letting us know that, hey, this is actually an interested client, and he would really be able to see the value in it. So we've extended the trial period for 14 days for a lot of our clients. A lot of my own clients, I usually give them a 14-day trial.
And when we say trial, they haven't paid in that trial, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. They haven't paid,
Yes.
but all of the features are available for them to use.
Yeah. So it could even be that they haven't paid, it's day 4, you guys have even done some development work for them, they're
Mhm.
still not happy with it and they can drop out.
Yeah.
Wow. Very generous.
I think
Okay.
it might be the generosity that's killing a lot of our clients, because you say it's generous because you're a part of our team, right? But I've noticed that a lot of clients come in and they think that this might be a bit too good to be true.
Yeah, this is
So
what I'm thinking as well, yeah.
yeah,
But to be honest, if we're targeting small organizations, including charities, for
yeah,
them, this is a
game
brilliant,
changer.
yeah, it's a game changer. So I think you're right though. Some people, we've all done it. You see a new name, Sharp AI is still, not a household name. Hopefully it will be one day. But, it's people say, well, there's thousands of these AI things popping up. There's that,
Yeah, exactly.
element that people generalize on it and they think it's a general, ChatGPT style application, but it's obviously a lot more than that, and it's
Yeah,
it can really
exactly.
help businesses. So that was good. And thanks for answering the questions. And
You're welcome.
some of my questions are a bit more strategic because of my background.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it's good. Thanks for helping with those.
Thank you for coming in. I hope I could provide some valuable input.
Definitely. Sorry, I didn't take. I think your name, if that was your name, was Abdullah, was it? And,
Abdul Baki.
Abdul Baki. Okay, Abdul.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Okay, any more further questions from anyone else? All right. Thank you everybody for coming in. It was today's session was a great pleasure for me to conduct, and I hope we can have further fruitful discussions just like this one. And see you next Friday.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.